Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode we will start out by fixing a couple of small issues that we have introduced in the chiseling in the last episode, and then we will get started on creating the retaining walls behind the barn. Needs to be taken care of because right now animals can walk onto the roof and from the roof into the garden. We don't want that to happen, obviously. So we will need to bring things down, create some retaining walls and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of work. In fact, it's going to be so much work that we are not going to get even close to finishing anything up. So yeah, it will be, I suppose, a on and off kind of deal. If we have nothing to do, we will work on this. But yeah, I don't want to do everything in one go. That would be a bit much. Anyways, we will also need to make a couple of extra tools. Unfortunately, our shovel and our axe are very close to breaking, so if you don't mind, I will make a couple of replacements. And once again, we will quench them, and I guess you will have to wait and find out whether or not we are going to be successful. At the very end of the episode, we will start running a little bit low on food. So yeah, we will not do it in this one, but the next outing will very likely include some fishing. But for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, first things first. I think I will very quickly fix this little error on this window. Yes, I did notice it at the very end of the episode, so might as well take care of it now. I think I just forgot to add or move. Can you please? Thank you. I forgot to move this frame part over by one. Would be a very easy fix. All we need to do is chisel in. Let me see. Oh, it's running all the way. Fine. Quickly use the planer to add the glass parts. Right. That should run all the way to the end, and then add the Alright, we need to have the hammer in the offhand. That's fine. You can go there then, that's fine. And yeah, this should be, as I said, a relatively easy job. And that's it. So now the window is actually the way it should be, I believe. Okay then, so I think we can call the chiseling okay for now. Except for one thing, right? I also want to pick up a single piece of clear granite rock and use that as the metal part of the vise in the barn. I think that would make sense. So if you don't mind, I will very quickly pop out a single piece of granite. And we are apparently okay. So if you don't mind, I suppose you will do just fine. Give me that, please. Thank you, that will do. And just add it as the metal part of the vise, as I said. Give me a second, please. So, hammer in the offhand. Chisel this one with the granite rock. It is a lot smoother, not as bumpy and full of different sheets as the cobblestone, so it should give us a lot smoother finish for this. So let's take a look and then do this as well. And yeah, it already looks a lot better. In fact, I think it pretty much looks exactly the same as the chalk. I don't think we need to pick up chalk to replace this one at this point. I think I will be happy with this, basically. Yeah. Okay then, so first, you come with us and you can go back on the tabletop. There we go. Yeah, I am a lot happier with this in like this. In fact, tell you what, if I'm completely honest, I think this wood mallet is a little bit too big. For a carpentry mallet, it should be a little bit smaller, I think. So I think I will take off that and make the handle a little bit shorter. It just basically needs to be a single-handed little, chisel mallet basically. So I think that's going to be plenty big enough. Yeah, in fact, you can see one here. I think even this one would be a little bit too big. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Okay, so I think at this point, this is actually finished. And, well, we will need to make an iron axe soon anyways. Tell you what, I will use this one a little bit more, maybe go out and, well, we are running low on oak anyway, so I will pick up some oak. And by the way, you guys can go back here. And the saw, I suppose. So I will use this one, but not break it. I will leave maybe, I don't know, once we get below 50, I will bring it back. And I think I will put it right up against the wall here. Because I think it would look kind of, you know, good here. So once it's basically almost completely useless, I will put it here as decoration. In fact, the saw. The other way around. The axe can go here and the saw can go there. Yeah. Today I would also like to make one more chiseling tool from the QP chisel mod, and I think I will put it there instead. So we can have these guys here as decorations. For the time being, you can be here, and I don't know, once it's close to breaking, I will put it there as decorations again. But for now, I will use this one to pick up some extra oak. Basically, at this point, it's still very useful, so don't put it away just yet. But it is very, very close to breaking, so we might want to make another one. And another shovel as well. Right, and we have the leather here now. It will take some time to get used to, but well. Anyways, open these and put some stuff away. So, yeah, today I think I will take care of the variety in the retaining wall, so keep this one. I think the polished rock can be put away for now. That's alright. Yeah, the cobblestone can be put away as well. This one. Yeah, basically every single one of these can be put away at this point. Okay. Yeah, let's just put this bighorn sheep horn on the wall at this point. So what do we need for that? To make the mounts for the wall. Yeah, these guys. And not the square one, that's a little bit too basic. Yeah, the shield version, I suppose. Although maybe we can have the diamond as well. But no, let's have the shield version. For that one, yeah, make it at a large, it's fine. So we need 4 boards and 1 ladder. So we should have some boards. Never mind, it's in our hands. So give me a single piece of leather. So it was that way and on the sides like this. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so give me this one and then the horn. And might as well put it. I think I will put it here. Yes, I think it will look kind of nice. I don't know. It looks a bit flat. Oh well, it's fine. Anyways, next up. Yeah, I suspect today we will do a bit of smithing because these tools are very, very close to breaking. So the shovel and the axe. We will very likely make another one of those. And then we can put a bunch of stuff away. So this one can go there. This one I will put back on the other pile. We will put in this medium fertility soil into the garden, obviously. And for now, you can go there. And yeah, very, very quickly get rid of this dirt, and we are a little bit closer to having this place basically ready for springtime. Good. And yeah, let's go out and cut down at least a couple of oak trees. I want to have some extra. Right, let's go for it. And make sure we don't use up the entire durability of this axe, because as I said, I want to use it as decoration. But before we do that, I just noticed we might want to eat something before we go out. And we don't need to have the hammer. Oh, that was close. Okay, can you please? Okay. Well, I suspect it was stuck. I am not complaining, but it was a bit too easy. Anyways, 2 more hides, that's fine. So, carry on. So we are looking for oak. We should have plenty of them around the beehive, basically, so we should be able to cut down a couple of them there. Anyways, as for the main focus of this episode, I think we might want to take care of the retaining walls behind the barn. I think it's time. Yeah, I will first dig out the surface of the channel. And then we will see exactly how much we need to do. I don't know how high I want to have that retaining wall. Maybe 2 or... no, maybe even 3 or 4 tiles high. I'm not sure. Anyways, I think this tree will do quite nicely. It's nice and big. It shouldn't use up the iron axe, so I think we can do this one. I think that's going to be it, right? These maple trees are really not helping me find every single piece. But I think that's going to be all the oak logs, I think. Yeah, I think we have all of them. Okay then. So we have plenty of oak at this point. I think this will last us for a very good long while. And the axe is 145. I think we can run a little bit more than this. That's a maple tree, right? Yes. I don't want to cut those down. They are a little bit ugly. Well, I suppose it's going to be good for firewood, so might as well. Yeah, we can use this one for firewood. That's alright. Let's see how far this one will take the axe. Okay, it is below 46. I think we can call it here. So, this axe is now retired. It will go into the barn as decoration for the woodworking station. So there we go. And all this maple will be cut up into firewood at some point. For now, we just stash it away somewhere. So let's go home and let's take a look at that back part of the barn. Ooh, that will require a lot of digging. In fact, I suspect it will require so much digging that I think I will start by quickly taking care of the next set of tools. So I will very quickly make one more shovel, one more axe, temper them accordingly, you know, 2 of the durability quenching, and then I think we can get to work. So yeah, first start by making some extra tools. And there we go. So thank you, you have been extremely useful, but I think you will serve us better as decoration in here. Right. Next up, yeah, just put away all these. We will start with the oak, obviously, and then we will, I suppose we can stash the maple up in the attic somewhere. So for now, all of you belong in here. Ooh, not bad. 165 oak. Should last us for a good long while. And then we have 2 maple trees that we can plant. Ooh, and 1 oak. Don't mind if I do. Although we have plenty of oak seeds upstairs. And yeah, I still need to plant a couple of extra oak on top of the garden here. So yeah, it's fine. I just put them away somewhere. We don't need to plant them right now, especially not the maple. I don't really like maple trees. Maybe as decoration, but not as the actual, you know, boards and planks and stuff like that. They are a little bit ugly. Anyways, these seeds can go here for now. That's fine. And yeah, just put these logs in here. We will cut them up into firewood at some point. It's fine. We will grind this bone. And then, yeah, we can put away a bunch of sticks. And the leather. And these can go into composting. Right. So, start with the bones. Thank you. Then, leather. This one is finished. What about you? 16 liters should be enough, right? Yeah, that's enough. And I should have combined them, but well, once that one is finished. And this one, we still have these guys. Quickly scrape. Done. And we have 2 barrels. Well, we have some. These and these should be enough to get both of them done. So use this one for the medium. And this one for the large. Great. And we have 2 extra leather here. Okay. Take out this strong tannin. You can go there. You come with us and fill up from the stream. Good. And obviously this is the strong tannin side, so well, I need to soak twice, but we have to start with 1 for now. So take out 5 and start soaking, please. Seal. Good. As for these prepared hides, these are the ones that go in the... Yeah, there we go. Okay. You guys start soaking. Good. Anything in here? No. Yeah, the leathers can go in the house. And we need to eat. And it's getting dark, but it is 6:30 and it's only getting dark now. So yeah, I think the days are getting longer again. Very good. So I think we might as well just go to bed now. I think it's going to be fine. And just quickly start, you know, just put the meat in here. I suppose I should have a small chest outside. Put these guys in. It's fine, it's okay. I will take care of that at some point, not right now. I suppose we can cook this one as well, but it's not that important. It can wait. For now, put down the buckets and we can go to bed. And good morning. Ooh, let me see. Give me that, please. And by the way, don't worry about the... oh, sorry. Put this one back and take out some food, thank you. So, don't worry about the top left corner. I don't think it's technically speaking spring yet. Because obviously, it's snowing, it's super cold. I believe the developer of the mod changed it, so it is now going by the months instead of the, you know, the actual environment. So, oh well, it's fine. It's technically speaking still winter. Anyways, yeah, let's make those tools. So, as I said, we will start by making another shovel and another axe. Yeah, and this one will not last forever now, so might as well make a couple of extra. And so give me 2 pieces of iron and we can get to work. So I suspect we need at least 2 charcoal, maybe more. And if I had one more torch holder, I think I would put it somewhere near the fireplace in the house. At this point, having this in our hand is a bit of a hindrance. Basically, as soon as we pick up the one in the smithy or the one at the charcoal pile, they will combine, so we have to go into the inventory, separate them. It's the whole thing, so I don't know. I think the lantern is enough. I don't know. If we wanted to put this here somewhere, where could we put it? I have no idea. For now this will do. I suppose we can put it on the second to last. It will be fine. So, yeah, quickly get started on these. They are up to temperature. Good. So one more blast of air and I think we can get started. Okay, so they were not quenching temperatures, so they are still not quenched. Before we do so, we need to cover them in fire clay. So if you don't mind, I will very quickly pick some up here. They should be in one of these, but which one? Obviously the last one. Of course, give me 4 of them. I will quench them twice, I think. So you are now covered, and then you. Fine. While they are cooling, I think I will get started on digging. Yeah, by the time this one goes away, they should be tempered as well. So start with this guy first. So we need to bring them up to 800 and something temperatures, I believe 815. And after that, they should be quenchable, and this should give us extra durability on them. Fingers crossed that they will not break. And they still have 5% chance of breaking. Ugh. And it is truly random, so it can happen 5 times in a row or 100 times not. It's all a roll of the die. So 2 blasts from the bellows should get us up to temperature, and there we go. So fingers crossed, wish me luck. Very good. Okay, it is now quenched. Now we need to get it up to I believe 550, and then we need to set it aside and it will start cooling down, and that will temper it. So it will be less prone to breaking when we quench it again. So let's do it. So once again, it needs to get up to 550, I believe, and need to take it out and set it aside. So that should be fine. It is tempering temperatures. You can go there and then do this one. It is covered in clay, exactly. So 815, I believe. Okay, it managed to survive. Very good. So once again, get it up to 550 and then set it aside. And while they are tempering, I will quickly take care of the, well, at least a little bit of the side passage behind the barn. So 550, it is tempering temperatures, very good. Get started on cooling. And in the meantime, pick up the damaged shovel and let's see what we are dealing with. Oh, so, let's see. I think I will have this part of the passage this wide. Yeah, I want it to be in line with the gates basically, so I definitely want to get rid of these. And that also means that we will need to have the retaining wall here. So all these need to be dug out. And yeah, I'm actually starting to lean towards having the retaining walls 4 tiles high. It's going to be a lot of height, but you know what, I think it's going to be necessary. Because I don't want to dig a lot on these slopes. So there we go. So the retaining wall will be right here. And then we'll have a nice wide little back passage behind the barn. But we still need to prevent animals from getting on top of the roof, which means we cannot have these here. Basically, this one needs to go back all the way. Okay, so technically speaking, animals can still jump up from this block. So this one definitely needs to go back as well. And, well, in that case, this one can go as well. In that case, we will need to add some wattle and dope here. And that's fine. Thank you. So extra wattle and dope here. And you know what? Yeah, let's just go back one more block. Maybe even one more. Sure, there. I think this will be the... Yeah. This is where we'll do it. And then... This one, I suppose, can do this. Although, never mind, no. I think animals might be able to get up at the very, very corner, maybe. Maybe not, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Maybe do it this way and have a 2 blocks wide little step here. So I think this is going to be the staircase on this part of the passage. Let's see if this is going to work. I still want to have this as the staircase going up to the upper parts of the, well, behind the garden basically. In that case, well, since we have the gate here, this one will have to be dug out and will be replaced by a staircase. So might as well dig it up now. Something like this. So all these will be stairs at some point. Maybe even one more, but I think this will do for now. Also, don't forget to replant the flowers and, well, apparently the trees as well. For the time being, yeah, you guys can go back here. It's... Although, wait, no. It will be replaced with stairs, so don't want to accidentally destroy these flowers. You guys can go, yeah, here for now. Good, and this is a large sapling. You can go back here on the mountainside. I don't know. Is this too much? I mean, the width of this passage. Let me see how it looks with the cobblestone applied. Not the ashlar blocks, obviously. I would like to have the granite cobblestone. I believe it is right here. We only have 30. Also, I did see a single piece of stair. Might as well. Also, I just noticed we are getting a bit hungry. Ooh, we only have a single... And how much is in that one? Okay, 3 servings left. We might need to go fishing in the near future. Anyways, so I suppose you can go there for now. And if we are going to have this retaining wall here, 4 blocks high, let's just run this one all the way down. And I think for this one, yeah, 2 tiles wide and 1 more for the retaining wall here. Just dig out as much as we can. So once again, the retaining wall will be 4 blocks high. So something like this. Obviously, we need a lot more to fill this place in completely. I will worry about that later. For now, is this going to be okay? So run it all the way down. And yeah, I think once we have the retaining wall, it will not be as super egregious. Not quite. And by the way, I think the tools must have tempered by now, so we might want to check on them in a second. For now, just quickly fill this one in and 2 more there. Okay, so we're out of material. But I think it will work. It will prevent animals from getting on top of the barn, and we can easily, you know, get around this way as well. Yeah, I think it will be quite useful actually. Anyways, let's take a look at the tools and, well, do the next set of quenching. So, you and you. Yeah, they are good to go. So once again, give them a coating of fire clay and start heating them up again. Ooh, and we have a snow block. Huh. Let me check something. Give me that. And give me a chisel. I don't suppose we can chisel the snow block and make it permanent, right? That would be kind of nice. I do believe now ice blocks will melt even if they are chiseled, right? I am not 100% sure, but for now. And I put you here. And then chisel it. It is now chiseled. Huh. I wonder if we can keep it even if it gets warm. You know what? Yeah. Put it there. It is going to be uncovered come springtime. If it's going to melt, it will melt. If it's not, it will not. Anyways, you can go back. And you guys be safe. And let's check on the heating. It should be done by now. So, 2 blasts from the bellows. It will be up to temperature. And once again, wish me luck. Alright, it survived. We have quenched it 2 times. That's good enough for me. Let's do the axe next. And so we are completely out of cobblestone at this point, right? If we wanted to, we could pick up some from the ruins, but I don't think I want to. Just use up all these stones that we have already. So all of you come with us. And we don't have any more. I don't want to use these. I will use this for chiseling only. I suppose we can also use the polished rocks as extra variety in the retaining walls, I suppose. Not just the ashlar blocks. Might work. Anyways, for now, give me a full stack of clay. And then let's see what we can do. Not bad. Could have been worse. So there we go. Clay can go back, obviously. We have... Ooh, actually only 241. Anyways, 2 blasts and we should be good to go. Well, once again, wish me luck. Alright. As usual, as soon as it touches the water, if it's going to break, it will break immediately. Once it's sizzling for at least 1 second, it's going to be fine. So, we have managed to do both of them, thankfully. We have a new axe and a new shovel. Great, and they are both pretty nice. Alright, so let's see. What else can we do back here? I will pick up the oak seeds. I think it's time to plant them, I think. Quickly... Right. So, the oak seeds are... there. Gimme. Don't close it, it's fine. Let's start on the top. Also, I should have made some stairs. I just realized. Oh well, it's fine. So, here I think we are okay. I will place one more oak tree here, I think. So just expand this little terrace here. And I will add an oak tree. Well, this will be retaining walls no matter what. So make sure we have the final picture before we do anything else. So add these guys here. After this, I think we can go down to only 3 heights on the retaining walls. Should be fine, I think. In fact, I think I will end the retaining wall right here. So that means that we only want to run it until this point. Yes. So, if we are going to have one more little platform here, make it this big, I suppose. Sure, and we can have one more oak tree. I don't know. There, I suppose. So you can go there. Right. Technically speaking, if we are up there for some reason and we have a small animal here, they can get scared and basically run onto the roof if they are fast enough. We were not, but maybe they will be, I don't know. So there's still a small possibility that they can run onto the roof. If they jump, they will, but if they are running, maybe not, I don't know. Anyways, it's fine. Let's quickly finish up the rest of the retaining walls. In fact, I think after this I will go down to triple high, and then double high, and then this. So this will be the end of the retaining wall, I think. Alright, and one more thing. Let me check something in the barn. Give me... Alright, we don't need the... it's fine, I will put it away, the tongs away in a second. Let me see where we can put windows in the barn. So, I would like to have one set of windows here. And I will also make that extra chiseling tool in a second. Because I think we can use the top part of those windows as windows here. But anyways, one window can go there. Another one... what's it made of, by the way? Stone. So we can use the... yeah. We can use the pickaxe for this. And maybe one more. So we can have some windows, I suppose. Yeah, not there. The wind braces would be in the way. So yeah, on this side I think we can have 3 windows. And in that case I would like to build out the flooring accordingly. Which means we don't want to have this high platform here. Or ground, I mean. So we want to get rid of at least this much, I think. And the rest doesn't really matter. I suppose it can end here. Sure, and in that case, we need to have retaining walls maybe this long. Okay, not quite this long, only this long. Yeah, I think this will work actually. Maybe do this and that. That's it. No more than this. I think this is going to be fine. So we will have some windows here. For now, we can't put these guys back because, well, we don't want these guys to catch a cold. Even though it's not a thing, but still, you know. That will do. And have the lamp in the offhand. And I think at this point we can start creating the, well, the ramps on the mountain side. Okay, this is going to take a lot. For now. Just dig this one down. It is as far as it needs to be flush with the retaining wall. And after that we'll start creating the actual slope. And I will very likely replace all this with dirt as well. I don't really want to have exposed rock on this hillside. It will be all dirt, I think. So yeah, just dig these up right now. We will have to do it at some point anyway, so might as well do it now. Okay. This is going to be a lot of work. Especially with all these stones, but eventually these will subside. I think we can make it work because we have all this extra space. For example, here, this is going to be at least 1 or 2 levels extra down here. Yeah, I think it's going to be, well, it will have to come up maybe this far, but it will eventually basically all come together, I think. Anyways, we have plenty of dirt at this point. I think I will very quickly fill up the rest of the garden. I think it's about time we finished it. And technically speaking, the garden is ready for springtime. All we need to do is, well, fill the soil, place down the little water holes, and that's it. Basically the same thing we did up here. Other than that, it's fine. Alrighty then. So, tell you what, yeah, I would like to finish up the stairs as well. I will quickly go and pick up some extra stones for the cobblestone. And, we'll see. For now, just quickly take care of this. I think this might be enough. If not, we can dig up some more, but as I said, it should be enough. For now, close the door, eat something, and let's see. And yeah, we only have 2 servings left. We definitely need to go out and fish a little bit more. So, give me this, please. Stop starving. And make some extra stairs. So, give me a full stack, please. And I believe it goes in the middle and in this. Yeah. Alrighty then. So that's going to be, I think, plenty enough. Right. And if you don't mind, I will throw away the peridotite stones. I don't want to use them. Plus, if we have to, we can dig up a bunch more. We have plenty to go around. So that will do. Alright, so place down these stairs leading up to the upper level. Yeah, sure. I think this is going to be okay. And I'm very tempted to cut off that corner and move these guys somewhere. Maybe we can include one more beehive here. I think that would be fine. Yeah, let's do it. So we have a spacing of 2 blocks here. So if we wanted to, we could have one more here. Let's see if that's going to work. For now, just do this and yeah, one more. Yeah, I think that's going to be just fine. I don't think animals can get on the roof this way, so that's alright. So that and that. Oh, sorry. No. This is going to be a cobblestone, and you will go right there. Exactly. So yeah, I think in terms of animal safety is still okay. And I do believe now we can put these guys on our back, right? Yeah, there we go. We can carry them around in with the what's it called? You know, the packing mud. So there we go. And please tell me you survived the transfer. Yes, you did. Very good. And by the way, yeah. One more thing. I did leave a bug report for the developer of this mod, and apparently it should be fixed now. Let's take a look. Well, if we open these guys up for swarming with the wrench, then come springtime, and once they have enough population, they should be able to swarm into the empty hives. At least fingers crossed. There we go. So with the wrench, now that they have opened, yeah, they are open. It's open, and open. Okay, so once they have enough population, they should be able to swarm. So basically they will come out, at least some of the bees, settle on one of these surfaces, start building up a swarm, and then they will start looking for a place to live, and theoretically they should be able to move into one of these beehives. At least, hopefully. Anyways, I think that will do, and yes, I will turn this corner into a more gradual decline, basically. So pick up all this, you will come down a little bit sooner, like so, and there. Yeah, I think that's going to be better that way. And in that case, I don't want to have this one here either. I just want to have a... oh, come on, seriously? Ah, there you are, okay. I thought I had one more fence. So I don't suppose animals can get this way because of the gates, right? Yeah, they cannot. Okay, so should be safe. Yeah, I think it's going to be safe. Alright. And in that case, we don't need that one. And technically speaking, we don't need this one either. All these can go away. Once again, technically speaking. And you know what? Might as well. Might as well pick them up. And in that case, this is a little bit... for now, just pick them up and we will decide what to do with these. And thank you for breaking the correct one. Good. Yeah, I think this will do. So theoretically, all the garden should be completely enclosed from all sides. Animals should not be able to get inside. Well, as long as we keep the gates closed, obviously. There. Alrighty then. So, let me just quickly take a look at this place. So we have one oak tree here, another one here. I think they are going to be close enough that they will create a continuous cover. Maybe one more back here somewhere. Let me see. Just bring this one down a little bit, and maybe we can have one more oak tree Here, for example. So that's going to be 2 tiles away, and maybe up here. Sure. Give me another oak tree there. And then this one. And this one. Maybe we can have one more oak tree there, for example. Sure. And we need to get rid of, well, the granite, unfortunately. So one more oak tree. By the way, this is granite again. How far does it go? This far. Might as well do it now, before I forget. So fill this up, thank you, and yeah, let's have one more oak tree there. I think that's going to be fine. So one there, and I would like to have one more tree here. I think we can have this last tree there. Sure. And you know what? Nah, one more here. Right behind the house. I think that's going to be fine. And speaking of behind the house, I think I would like to have this part like so. Maybe one more block. Yeah, I think so. Sure. And I suppose we still have some stairs left, right? Yeah. Give me some of those. And I would like to maybe create another little cobblestone path going back this way. And in that case, we can create a small, well, what's it called? Basically build cobblestones around the tree. Might be kind of nice, but I will decide later. For now, it's okay. Oh, yeah, this will require a lot of digging to make it look correct. Basically, you know, we will need to dig out a slope that is 45 degrees all the way up. And in that case, we need to get rid of these as well. Oh, yeah, this will take a while, but not in this episode. I don't want to spend, basically, yeah, technically speaking, we are over time. I will do this at some point. For now, just leave it as an idea what we want to accomplish. Okay, don't get too carried away. For now, and just put down the flowers. And I think that's going to be it, right? We can put them in here for now. Here we will not dig anymore, so it's fine. That's okay. And we can put away these tools before we say goodbye. And then, yeah, these will need to go back down as well. Alright, yeah, I think all of them will go into the smithy. So, you can go there. This one belongs there. This one belongs at the top there. And this one at the bottom there. And then these. This one is going on the top. This is the new one. This goes at the bottom there. And I suppose we can put this flint axe at the entrance to the charcoal kiln. Might as well. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't know. How much time lapsing did we have in this one? Maybe not a lot. I don't know. Maybe technically we can run a bit longer, but I don't want to risk going too long. So yeah, I think I will say goodbye now. And in the next episode, I think we will start by going out fishing a little bit. After I eat now, we will only have a single serving of food, which is not great. So yeah, I think we will start the next day by fishing. Also, we might as well go to bed. And, can't we use raw I believe we can use raw, whatchamacallit, meat as bait as well, right? Give me some of these. Yes, we can. Okay, we can use bushmeat as bait. So, if you don't mind, I will pick up the ones that are not close to rotting. 9 days, yes please. These are already rotting. 2 days, 3 days. Yeah, I think 8 should be enough. And I do believe we can also use small fish as bait. I am not 100% sure, but I do believe so. So yeah, next episode, go and do a bit of fishing. Oh, right. And before I forget, might as well show you what I talked about with the ashlar blocks. So ashlar blocks in the second hand, and just randomly get rid of cobblestones. And then replace them with ashlar blocks. And this way we can create a bit of variety in the texture of this wall, and I think it's going to make a very big difference. Here, for example, it already looks kind of nice, if I do say so myself. Also, don't forget, we still need to create a bit of a recess on these walls. So yeah, I don't want it to be a completely flat surface. I want it to basically default width down here, but maybe, I don't know, 4 voxels going in here or something. We will see. But for now, it is daytime. I will say goodbye now and go out fishing in the next episode. So for now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.